Oh, hey YouTube! How is everything going out in that land? This is Amanda, of course, and I'm currently in like Halloween garb per se. I was bored, and I had the wig, and I had the sunglasses, and I figured I would do this. Got some pair of nice skinny jeans on, cut off shirt, rolled it up. Yeah, pretty sexy. No. See, I even did my eye makeup, like it was just a hot mess. I can't do it now because I can't deal with it. Yeah. Woo! I'd rather be a brunette anyway. So it works out wonderfully. Ugh. But, let's give you an update on my life, shall we? This past weekend, as I mentioned in my last video, I went to Clarion, and that was a good old time. I enjoyed quite thoroughly the whole entire trip, besides some minor inconveniences with emotional problems. But that isn't a big deal, because I'm over that now. But on Friday, I went down with my friend Mike and Amanda. We had fun. It was glorious on the way down there. Then I met up with my room, like the person I was staying with, Justin. I was staying with my little, if you want to call him that. And hung out, went to the Boyd, got sung to by the Phi Mu Alpha brothers. I got serenaded. That was so cool. I was embarrassed. I was like, oh my gosh. But it was so much fun. Got chips too. And then I hung out with some of the low brass studio. They were screwing around with different instruments and whatnot. And I tried to attempt to conduct them. But it was kind of difficult because they kept rushing and they wouldn't look at me. But that's okay. That was all fine and dandy with that. But then we went to one of their rooms, one of their dorm rooms. We all had to hold hands, and because they were afraid that they were going to get lost. Needless to say, that was a fun-filled trip that I wasn't expecting, but it was really fun, especially with kids younger than I am, and I was the only girl. They're like, "Ooh, Amanda, hey!" I'm just like, no. But, anywho, we then hung out, watched a movie, and then Megan came back. She was at Wilk, so I went down to Wilk, waited for her, and then all of a sudden, you know, I'm waiting on one of the stool steps things there outside of the doors, and I see my friend Natalie and someone who has a familiar set of TBS letters. I keep looking, and I look, and I'm like, my face got like that, and the person, it was my bag, my TBS bag, who is currently residing in Long Island, who didn't tell any of us that she was going to visit. So, all of a sudden I hear, crap, 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 run, Mary, run, you don't see me, you don't see me, and she runs for the door. I'm like, oh, crap, I see you, and I ran after her, and I tackled her. It was awesome, because I wasn't expecting to see her at all. And it was just perfect, really. So, tackled her, and then we're waiting for Megan inside the lobby of the dorm, of where she was staying. And all of a sudden, out the side door, like, well, Jess was waiting for, she was posing, like, this, right in front of the elevator, waiting for Megan to come down, because we didn't know what floor her boyfriend lived on, so we were just waiting. And then all of a sudden, out of the side door, you see Megan shoot across and tackle Big. It was awesome. It was pretty great. None of us expected her to be there, so we're just like, oh, I'm not freaking out. She's like, I'm going to surprise you guys tomorrow. And it's like, that didn't happen, because both of us saw you tonight. So, it worked out great. Then we hung out for a little bit. We went to McDonald's. Megan and I did. Got a milkshake, talked, vented, all of our jazz. And then I went back. After all the fun, I went back to salads, and we went to bed. End of story. Then Saturday, they left him, Salad, and his roommate left for marching band. And then I hung out with Emily, which was my TBS little. We all hung out with her, ate breakfast, and then started hanging out with Megan and Jake. Jake, i.e. my AFIO big, and Megan's boyfriend. I'm gonna have to have, like, players cards, like, this is a person went with this person, who also went with this person. Yeah. It's really confusing to people who don't know, but it's not really confusing at all. But, we went to Subway, got some food, we waited for a little bit, hung out with my friend Mike again, and my dog's creeping. And what was that? Oh, Mike, hang out with Mike, and then Jess, Tara, like my twin slash Jess's other little slash Jake's little slash Megan's twin as well, and all the organizations combined. All of us went to Perkins to eat dinner. Then after that, we went to my friend Kyle Hart's senior recital, which was pretty awesome. I'm so proud of him. Because when I started going to Clarion, he was still there. Like, he was trying for his upper division, which is the vocal, like, hierarchy, like where you have to perform in all the front of the music, the whole front of the music professors, to see if you can actually go up into your upper level classes and also do your senior recital and all that jazz, in which for this semester he just did, which was awesome. So I was glad for him. Then after the recital, Megan, Jess, Jake, Tara, I, and Sarah Winslow, we all went to the bar, had a couple drinks, and then Megan and I went to another friend's, Amanda's, the first Amanda that I mentioned in the video, besides me. And we went to her place and had a couple drinks too. But on the way to Amanda's place, this was the funniest thing. Megan and I were just jamming out because we haven't hung out with each other, you know, and we do what we usually do. We were jamming out, singing at the top of our lungs on the way to her place, walking. And all of a sudden, we started singing Gangnam Style. So all of a sudden, we're both horrible at singing the Korean part. Like, no one can really understand it, so we're just winging it. And then all of a sudden, we get to the main part right before it says Gangnam Style, like open Gangnam Style. Before that part, all of a sudden we do that, and we're like, oh. And then all of a sudden, this random guy across the street, like a couple blocks down, all of a sudden says, open Gangnam Style. And both of us just start cracking up laughing. Like, it was random, it was funny, and we kept doing it. And then we sang Phantom of the Opera, like the main song for it, and I was doing Christine's part, and like almost at like 11 o'clock at night, walking through the town of Clarion. Megan's like, man, shh, we're going to disturb the people. I'm like, man, whatever. And then we sang Lady Gaga, and yeah, it was a fun time. Then we got to Clam Divers. That's what I call Amanda. We got to Amanda's, and we hung out, drank, had fun, comforted people, and yeah, that was Saturday. And I crashed with Megan and Jake because Salad went to sleep, which is okay. He needed sleep. But, then on Sunday, went back to Salads, got my crap together, and then went home. Interesting, huh? But, yeah, that was my weekend at Clarion. It was a fun-filled adventure. Got to see friends and had fun. Like, I haven't had fun in Clarion for a while since this last trip. It was pretty awesome. And, yeah. But today I didn't have to work. So I cleaned my room, but you really couldn't tell probably from the last time my totes and whatever those things are, laundry baskets are still there. But let me see if I can maneuver this thing. I actually have a floor! It's exciting! I never have a floor. It's usually like yay high with junk. You probably can't even tell the difference. You guys don't even pay attention to these videos. Yeah! But, yeah, that's it, pretty much. Another long video, probably, again. But, other than that, I just wanted to catch up with y'all. And I'm going to clean my bed off a little bit more, so I can organize that. Count my other piggy bank. Not this one, though. If I can pick him up without him falling out. Not this one. This one has my quarters in it. He's so adorable. He's that shark. Nah. Well, I got him at Old Navy. But, count my other piggy bank, see how much change I have there, and then I'm off to bed. Sounds like an excellent plan. But you lovely YouTubers have a good night, and I shall do another video soon. Hopefully, if I remember correctly. Yeah, have a good night. Bye!